Hey guys, what's going on today? Today what we're going to end up doing is learning how to take a 40 cal pistol apart. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to end up doing when we go to take our 40 cal apart is a Taurus PT24/7 Pro. So anyway, what we're going to end up doing is we always want to make sure that we practice gun safety. So in the bottom, we remove our mag. We make sure that the pipe is clear. So we take it, make sure there's no shells that are going to be ejected out of there, so we know our pipe is clean. We know that our mag is now out, so there is no rounds, there is nothing here that you can get hurt on. Okay, so for the first part of it, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up taking this pin that's right here, okay, and we're going to slide that pin down. Where is it? Okay. Alright guys, so what we're going to end up doing is we're going to take this pin and slide it down, okay? So what you're going to end up doing is taking it like this. Man. Shoo. Thing is in there. Oh man. Alright guys, so what we're going to end up doing is we're going to have to remove this pin right here, okay? And that will allow us to take off our slide. So let's get it going here. What you want to do is you want to pull your slide all the way back, lock it in the open position using this button right here, right in the middle of these two, between your safety, and this is the pin that's going to release your slide. So anyway, after that, then you can take your pin, slide it down, just like this, okay, so it looks just like that, and then you can take it, slide it right out, and there's your pin, okay, and there's the hole. So now what you can do is you slide that forwards, pull the trigger, and then bang, comes right apart. And inside this slide you got all kinds of, you know, intricate parts in back here. That's where your firing pin is. But we're not going to get into that. Basically this is going to be a simple tutorial about just how to get your slide off, how to do, you know, maintenance as far as cleaning out your barrel and making sure your trigger has no lead or anything like that. So in this one, there's your spring. Ew, it's good and dirty. So there's your spring, and that spring goes right up into here, and this is your barrel, okay? That right there is a 40 cal barrel, okay? And your slide, okay, right there. And this is your grip. Okay, and inside there's little mechanisms in there for your trigger. So after you would get done with this, I don't have the cleaning stuff here with me today, but what you would do is you would have a ramrod that would go up through here to get rid of all the debris. You know, if you use like low-grade bullets, you might have a lot of lead in there. So you use your ramrod and you just ram the stuff right out. After that, you want to put on a light coat of oil. Very light, too much, you're going to end up getting debris stuck to that oil, and things are just not going to work out well. Okay, so now to reassemble it, and this is after we clean. So you're going to tilt it over right upside down. You're going to take your slide, tilt it over just like this, right upside down, okay? And you're going to take your barrel, also upside down, just like that. You're going to slide it in, make sure it's seated. You know what I mean? So you got your barrel coming out, you pull it, and then you're going to take your spring, right? And you want the fat end of that spring to go right through this port right here. Okay? So then you're going to slide that in just like that. Push it in tight. Oh man. Should have grabbed my big boy fingers. And then you're going to push it in just like that. And now that you have all that assembly together, now you can put it back onto your grip, okay? So we're going to slide it on there to our grip. We're going to slide it all the way back. Bang. Okay. Now that allows that barrel, because the spring is now compressed, we have it in the locked position. Okay. And this comes the fun part. We have to try to get this pin back in that port. And sometimes it can be tricky. Okay, and it just so happens that I think maybe I can get it done. Oh, yeah, that's right there. It's just a little slice of heaven right there. All right, and now we're fully assembled. Okay, we're going to end up doing like a classic 1980s kind of gun prep maneuver, I guess. And I've got to find the right one. Alright guys, now that we've got our gun put all back together, we're going to close it up and we're going to do it 80s style. Okay, now that we've got it all secured, it's all put back together and we had a little bit of fun, we're going to end up going over here. And if you guys can see it, that little red dot right there, that means fire. Once you push up on the safety, that'll mean not able to fire. It won't be able to fire. So we click it up, bang. Now she's going to be on safe. Okay, now typically, if I was going to go out to the shooting range, I would put in my mag, have my safety on, put it in my holster. But for where I'm not going out to the shooting range, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it on safe. And I'm going to come over here to my holster. I'm going to take my mag and I'm going to just pop it right in here like that. Because you know why? Because when it's in storage, I kind of like doing it like that. It's actually not too bad. And then I'm going to slide in my 40 cal just like that. And she's good to store away. Well, alright guys, that's going to pretty much do it for me tonight. And hopefully you guys learned how to take apart a 40 cal handgun. Kind of a simple tutorial. Make sure you guys go down, make sure you guys hit those like buttons, that subscribe button, make sure you leave me a bunch of comments, and you can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm going to leave all those links in below. Yeah, I really thank you guys for all your support. I mean, it's been awesome. Alright, and we'll see you guys later.